Oh, here we go.
Link, I have witnessed your journey. You have overcome every challenge laid before you. Ruta, Rudania, Meadow, Naboris. All of the divine beasts are now free. With the strength you have attained, I am certain you can unlock the powerful force hidden within. Go to the Shrine of Resurrection and return the Sheikah Slate to its terminal.
Oh, okay, so maybe there is actually some energy and amazingness from within. Because I was kind of thinking at first, like, oh no, she just kind of means that, you know, with your newfound abilities, because you have camel powers now and stuff. But, you know, I didn't expect there to actually be another new quest. Because that was the thing even then. I was just about to start recording and playing this game today, and then all of a sudden, like, there was that bit of dialogue there from Zelda, and I'm just like, oh no! I gotta exit out of the game and just restart it, and hopefully this will go back on again. That, and also he was kind of like looking off into the distance. Maybe it's because of the fact that still, the final divine beast was finally entered here. And he was just kind of hearing the voice emanate from this section of the sky. But anyway, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Glaciercano here today to play some more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch. And the plan here today, at least, is that, oh man, I'm gonna try to beat this game. It's been a long journey, but considering the fact that The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, it's kind of a weird thing to be talking about that before I even finish this game, but you know, that game has already been announced, talked about, and released in the amount of time that I've taken to get through this game. It's a long one, okay? I don't know what my official hours are of Breath of the Wild so far, but I mean, just look at my my hero's path, and you can tell that, I mean, I've been most places. I like this little squiggle at the end there, but I mean, I've been most places. I probably should have gone around the Hebra Mountains a little bit more and figured out what's going on with well, because there is one of those, like, sea serpents which are in the sky, so it's a land Leviathan air serpent. I'm just mixing everything together. But yeah, there's something along those lines over in that direction, but I never really got around to that quest. I think that those quests, they could have had some brilliant rewards, but at the same time, the greatest reward of all is this Korok. I know this isn't actually what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I just need the little jingling to give me hope. This is really what's giving me the power to fight Ganon right here. Oh boy. Examine. I'm actually interested to see what this is, because I don't know. Sheikah Slate and Champion verification complete. Activating the Divine Beast Tamer's trial. Oh, okay. Oh, is there just gonna be another just random... Okay. Do I need to do this in order to make sure the Divine Beasts are ready to destroy, or what now? But this is at least all on the plateau. Associated locations have been marked on the map. So I'm assuming it's probably just kind of a little bit of a fetch quest here. Well, that's interesting. Or is this actually the beginning of the motorcycle trial thing? Because there is a DLC. I don't remember if I bought it or not. It's been so long, but I mean, I probably have. Take hold of the provided weapon to begin the trial. Yes. Oh yeah, because like it is even EX, the Champion's Ballad. So I mean, this quite literally is something of DLC. Anything that has EX on it. I don't know why they necessarily did it that way, but it probably, it's a thing. It's a thing that they meant to do it that way. But yeah, a mysterious weapon appeared out of nowhere. You must use it to defeat all monsters at 4 locations within the Great Plateau. So I have to use this specifically, or what? The trial will begin once you take hold of the weapon. Yeah, so I don't really need to do this necessarily. I'm pretty sure this is the start of another, like, major quest line. My plan today is still to hopefully beat the game, so, I mean, I might just take a look and see what the Champion's Ballad is all about on my way around, but in all honesty, well, this is the most important quest here, though, is the Riverside Stable. I'm pretty sure, like, didn't I need to also go back to Impa? Just, you know, after all this has gone on. It's kind of funny also just seeing about Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because, like, another Xenoblade game has come out since this. Breath of the Wild was such a long, long time ago. It's embedded in our hearts at this point. It's just all we've ever lived is in this game. Just double checking my memories, because like I did do all my memories, but I think that I already did talk to Impa about it, because after you get like, oh, you recovered all your memories, here you go, here's a special fancy one, and so on and so forth. But if there's actually just a new EX recovered memory from this, maybe I'll at least see one and see what it's all about. Your weapon stash is full. Of course it is. What, you would think anything otherwise? So I think what I'm learning from this is that I have too many weapons, and too many good weapons. I have used my Flame Spear before, and it isn't 100%. It's my lowest weapon in general, so I mean, might as well just kind of do a little bit of a... Oh, I was hoping it was going to light on fire and cause the next greatest chain reaction. I think this will be a worthy successor to the Flame Spear. Oh, whoa, what the heck is this? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, no, please don't. I was just about to go fight Ganon. Oh, because I think this thing is like a one-hit kill mode, isn't it? I think I remember this when they announced the DLC. Address the Divine Beast. To undertake this task requires unwavering dedication. That weapon defeats foes with one hit. However, the reverse is also true, as the wielder will also fall in a single strike. You can use this weapon ability only twice within a set period of time, only when it is glowing. When enough time passes, the weapon will regain its sheen along with its power. But what about my health, though? That's the real question. At the 4 marked locations within the Great Plateau, defeat all monsters present to prove your power. Okay. If you are not up to the challenge, leave this plateau. The weapon will return here, and the trial will end. Okay. Still, it's at least nice to know that I now have access to the One-Hit Obliterator, a weapon that defeats foes with one hit and causes the user to die from one hit. It loses its sheen. Okay, that's exactly the same, basically. Eventually regain both. Blah, blah, blah. So can I just, like, drop this weapon? Or what? Oh, no. That's... just trying to get my horse to appear out of nowhere here, but not quite. Yeah, you can't really drop it. I think that... Oh, man. Because I don't necessarily want to do this bit right now, or do I have to do the entire challenge all in one go? That's the real question to know. But... I mean, still, all things considered, I can still travel around, right? Maybe I'll just fly down from this tower and see what I can do with the One-Hit Obliterator. Still, I mean, it's worth just seeing what it's like. I can always do another video after the end, because, you know, a series is never over until it's over. And, you know, they always say, like, you know, when you're painting a painting, still, it's always so awkward that that's the same word. But, like... You always want to have an extra little touch of this and that, and, you know, you always want to continue doing things, because it's just like, it's never really the end. but man, this is a really tall tower. I didn't remember this was as tall as it is. It's probably just because it's the time of day. It's hard to see anything. But, oh man. This is actually an incredible view. But yeah, that was what I was thinking, is that you always... A masterpiece is never finished, that's what I'm trying to say, essentially. The long-winded way. But, yeah. I will get to that castle soon. But first... Oh, skydiving! Wasn't expecting to fall that quickly either. It's been a long enough time from playing this game that the physics and the amount of like the gravitational pull on this planet, it feels strange. I'm not jumping as high as I usually feel like I can, and as weightless. Well, so do I have to really, like, defeat all of these guys, or what? Just check the adventure log again. Defeat enemies in one hit. Monsters located on the map, yeah, because it's like... There's not any specific monster here. I don't think, exactly, unless maybe the darker, like, high-powered ones I need to be killing. Oh well, let's... What the heck is this? Oh, there's just random honey here. Well, I guess it did something. I don't think this is ends so well. If you just keep dodging, nothing will hurt you. Well, still, I understand why this is a DLC challenge thing. Let's see where the last save necessarily was. There must have been an autosave just when I traveled to the Great Plateau, right? Maybe? Or is it back? Oh wow, okay, yeah. Let's leave the Great Plateau and then hope that I can find another decent enough weapon and, like, all my hearts come back, because I don't want to be here anymore. It's just such a dangerous place. I need to call in Mr. Swifty to save me. He's the only one that can give me my shelter at this point. Here we go. Should you leave the Great Plateau? The One-Hit Obliterator will return to the Shrine of Resurrection, and the trial will await your return. But is my weapon... Oh, okay, there we go. Is my fire staff... I mean, my fire pointy stick, because it's not quite a staff, but... Yeah, go to the Shrine of Resurrection. Okay. Oh, nice. So it does actually give you your health back, because otherwise I just couldn't. Just not at this point. Oh, man. Mr. Swifty is as glorious as ever. Okay. Now I just gotta find somewhere that I can actually, like, cook from, though. That's probably the bigger conundrum than anything else, because, like... I don't know, still, as much as it would be good to, go back to Kakariko Village, I'm fairly certain I already did everything I needed to around there. And still, this challenge will always be here if I need to or want to do it. I have a couple saves right before this section, so it's not a big deal. I might actually... Can I do a specific save right now? Okay, here we go. Now, if I ever need to come back, I can. But what's more important... Mr. Swifty, oh no! He just doesn't know! Also, I'm not using an actual weapon right now, which makes it a little bit more awkward. I'm just getting reacquainted with the controls, don't mind me. But yeah, I think maybe I should continue to use... Well, I was gonna say continue to use the Thunder Blade, but I guess I didn't even use it yet. You can always just kind of tell by the glint on the weapons, but I guess that means the Knight's Claymore is my first weapon of distinction. But you know what? There's gonna be a lot of bokoblins dead by this Claymore, but probably not quite, because I don't even know what they necessarily have at the Hyrule Castle there. I still love that this Destroy Ganon quest has been the one from King Roam from the Great Plateau that long ago, and that is still just says about like how, oh, Princess Zelda is currently fighting to contain Calamity Ganon. Oh boy, can't keep him at bay forever, even though it's like 100 hours later. But time in Hyrule Castle, it passes at a different rate than for most regions of the world and for most people. It's just a place where everyone can enjoy their delicious meals of, like, I don't know. There's gonna have some sort of big plate of like pigs with apples in their mouths, but at the same time, everyone's just like dancing and having a party. I don't know. It's a whole time traveling thing, and the bokoblins are there to help throw the party for Zelda. That's why it's just like out of time. They just wanted to have a really fun time for ages, until Link, oh no, finally gets there and just ruins their party time. It sort of makes sense in a weird, nonsensical way. But yeah, unfortunately, like, I was still planning on having all my best weapons to go fight right now, but yeah, I just have to not quite get naked, but definitely be unarmed. Yeah. Unless I just use an Ancient Battle Axe ++, but it's the only weapon that I have that's not gonna kill me through a lightning storm. Which also, like, just randomly the other day I did see a thing online about how somebody, like, made an, like, ancient... I think it was just like an ancient sword or something like that, and it was, like, out of stained glass, and it was amazing. That's one of the best uses of stained glass possible, is just making a weapon that, you know, breaks in like 2 hits. If you tried to swing that around in real life, it would probably break in less. But at the same time, let's be honest here. I mean, it breaks so much quicker in the game. You even swing it slightly through this electrical watery air, and it just disintegrates because it's like made out of sugar or something. That's what their energy that, like, goes into the Sheikah slates and all that is really secretly made out of. Oh no! This might be bad. This might be very bad. Oh no. Oh, Mr. Swifty, this is the worst time for you to be doing this. This is even worse with a very slight amount of, like, audio lag. I just have to rely on, like, visual cues here, but... Oh no, my horse is on fire! Well, yeah, at some point you just gotta stand up, turn around, and fight. Hey, you! Oh, I actually don't have a shield out. This is a very, very bad idea. Even worse than it could have been. Even worse, somehow. Oh boy. Still, I guess, like... Oh yeah, there are a couple shrines. Like, I probably should have just done that. Like, maybe even right now I should probably just... Let's just do this. Mr. Swifty, I'll be back for you later! Or at least he'll materializes himself in later. But I think that was another thing I was kind of thinking of with that weapon, like the One-Hit Obliterator kind of thing, as well, that it kind of materializes in. Why doesn't, like, everything in this universe just kind of, like, spawn in and spawn out, you know? Like, Zelda, she could have been fighting and then just been like, oh yeah, just wait 1 second, with this infinite party that we're all participating in. I just have to go talk to Link about something, and then she just comes back and rematerializes in like a second later. I don't know, I think it should probably... Oh no. Work-ish. I really gotta find somewhere I can cook. Also this. Because I do have another option of trying to sneak in, like during this rainstorm, but let's just see what this is first. Fire arrows. The most useful thing. Okay. Because, like, this does seem like it might be a bit dangerous to try to sneak in, so... What if instead we try to stasis a few guardians and things? And also, I mean, still... Yeah, like, what are the chances that I'm gonna need to have a flame guard right now, right? If I'm gonna sneak, I'm gonna do it correctly. I gotta use the Majora's Mask, because... I mean, if you're going through to try to throw the ring into Mount Doom, you gotta use your stealthy cloaks, same as Link when he's trying to do the unexpected long journey to go to the Hyrule Castle. I mean, it's not quite unexpected, because I mean, it's quite obvious that, well, no, what he was needing to do for all of this time, but you know, you gotta sneak. It's the most dangerous place in this entire kingdom, so there's gotta be a way. Be stealthy. Uh-oh. Oh no. So my cover of a thunderstorm isn't really here anymore. Might be a good idea just to switch weapons and put my weapons and armor back on. Yeah, I didn't expect to have this much raw prime meat. 54? So yeah, that's definitely a good reason why I need to find somewhere to cook sometime soon here, because yeah, like I do have a million different recipes that I could be doing, and I probably... Uh-oh! Oh no! They can see through my disguise! Oh no! Oh, the Link manatee! At least this thing can't really, you know... Uh-oh. Oh no! Well, my bow broke just trying to see what weapon I had in my hand. It's always reassuring. Let's not keep pressing that. So instead... Oh, well this one only has 26 damage. Why not? Try to use the lower one first. I mean, all at the same time, now that I think about it today, I'm supposed to be using, like, most of my, like, strongest weapons, yeah? Because, like, this is supposed to be the end. Once you beat Ganon, you can't really come back. So, Royal Bow it is. Fancy time. Although at the same time, maybe I should be using something more extravagant in terms of weapons, too. But the Master Sword is glowing. So, it's still a thing to potentially choose. Let's just check what arrows I have first and foremost, though, because yeah, I only have one ancient arrow, so I'm gonna leave. Ah, no! The ruins will save me. Aha! Oh no! Oh no! Well, this might be difficult. Still, because like, there's just no easy. No. Easy way of being invisible. You know, here's the thing. I'm probably gonna die, but at least I'm invincible. I'm invincible. Ah! Still, I completely forgot about the fact that, like, if you do actually die, you can just, like, come back to life, but you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna do it my own way. Because these guys have just been big old jerks. So, even if I can't hear the timing correctly, at least I can have visual cues to still win. Boom! Take that, crazy guardian of ancientness. You ain't so ancient no more. Okay, so now that I'm not, just as I was saying, like, now that I'm not getting hunted down to instant death, holy crap. Yeah, it's, actually, this might be a good option here. Flames, bring me to safety. Okay, well, that didn't really work as well as I was hoping. So I was just gonna use the glider powers, but oh well. Instead, I think I'll just use some regular old arrows to shoot this eye down. Hopefully this will let me in, because that's the biggest problem right now, is just trying to find a way to the castle that's not, like, completely just destroyed. So I guess maybe I shouldn't be going that way as much as I should be trying to go along this road and going up. Because that is, like, just the main gate. Oh no. Still, this guardian's just the worst. All of the ones that just, like, sit there as, like, turrets. I can't do it. I can't do it. Link's just having a complete and utter mental breakdown. He has the power of the guardians behind him, but is that really enough? Is it really? Okay, you know, it's... As much as, still, this Majora's Mask has helped and will help, I might just switch out of it to my fancy Bomberman helmet, because still, I'm really impressed with that armor in general in this game. Wow. That is actually relatively quiet around here. Oh, here. I always kind of jinx things into existence. It's surprisingly quiet. Oh, wait, no it isn't. There we go. If I run quick enough, I'll be able to get here before he does. Here we go. But yeah, this is interesting. Because Hyrule Castle is straight up like the same... What? It's the same sort of thing as a Divine Beast, but like... not. Because I have a feeling that, you know, there's probably not going to be anything where you flip a switch and then the entire castle rotates on its side or something like that, but maybe that will happen in the next game. Who knows, you know? But yeah, I guess continue along the pathway if I can. Is there a way? Anybody will let me in? Knock knock. I'm here for Princess Zelda. She has a very strange party with the Bokoblins right now that she very much enjoys when Link appears out of nowhere unattended. Because that's the best way he likes to make an entrance to a party is, like, I mean, regularly he's half naked, but, you know, right now he's more clothed than ever because this dangerous party is gonna be the death of him. There's too many people flying around with razor blades, known as this, like, drone helicopter that's around here. Actually, Korok! Yay! Yaha! Yeah, I'll take it. Oh no. The Korok was just there as a distraction. Still looks like... It seems like that's the case sometimes. You know, I might use up this Guardian Arrow. I probably should have had more of them, but... Oh no. That was such a waste. Oh, why? Well, back to other arrows instead. Oh man. Still, this is supposed to be the day of using up all my abilities and whatnot that I've had this entire time, so why not? Also, I'm gonna try this. Because if I just hide inside this one area up here, Then, as soon as this flies by... Good day, sir. Oh. Oh, this might actually be the best way of getting up it in general. Yeah, because who needs to kill that specific guardian there? Oh, he's trivial. He's just playing games at this party. Oh. But I can just... Oh, I can sneak in through this window. Here we go. Yeah, just bomb arrows. Okay, I can take those. So I don't know if there's really going to be that much spectacular loot. For a second I thought that was just a massive guardian. Here or not, but I remember people saying that, you know, sometimes to like speed run the game, like people just like come to Hyrule Castle quickly just to like grab all of the loot and then run and then come back later. Something like that. I don't know. What I do know is I probably should use some of my refreshing food things. Because you know what? It's really hot here in the castle. Gonna need some resistance to that. I mean, if I ever do need heat resistance, I probably can find a way, but... Uh-oh. Yeah, see, this is a bad idea. Oh. Although... You know, if I kill this guardian, I could probably climb... Okay, maybe I can't really climb this unimpeded. So that's what I was kind of thinking, but... Instead, maybe I'll try to get over to the next path here. Oh no. Let's take a chance. Because that's what Breath of the Wild's all about. It's creative problem solving. And also, like, rock climbing in the most, like, obnoxious way possible. I don't know about you, but, like, I don't know, this might actually be an easier way of rock climbing. At one of my previous jobs, there's a guy that I worked with that was, like, he was one of the leads, and he's just, like, really big into rock climbing, and he was talking about how, like, you know, there was one time that he was rock climbing, and, like, he had to put his fingers on such a small ledge that it was just, like, you know, his fingers were starting to bleed, essentially, and it's just like, yeah, I would never be able to do that. In real life rock climbing, or even the fake life rock climbing of just, like, you know, rock climbing inside of gyms, it's still, I couldn't do it. I don't know. Just the pain of sometimes the way things go. But yeah, this was actually a really nice little random area to be exploring here. Just a box of fruit and stuff in there, but still nowhere to go. Oh, no! Nowhere to cook. Nowhere to cook yet. Which is the most important thing of all, if I could find somewhere. I mean, they probably have like a cooking pot right before the boss, yeah? Or do I still just need to leave? So that might be a good idea, all things considered, but like... Yeah, they have some different kinds of guardians here. Did not expect that. Here we go. See, this is like designed to be climbed up in this way. So this is like the inner sanctum, yeah? Oh yeah, also I'm pretty sure there is, like, speaking of just like parties and cooking and stuff like that, I want to say that there is an actual, like, cookbook that I have to be doing for a quest here. Oh no. Oh, he seems pretty chill because I'm wearing a Majora's Mask here. Ugh. I like that it's just a Majora's Mask. It's not even the Majora's Mask. But, oh boy, oh, I love that, that shield. It works so well. What, silver scale spear? It's not even as good as the weapon I'm having in my hands, but I'll take it. Yeah, but I was thinking at the same time of just like, you know, like wasting my best bows and stuff. I could probably still just save before the boss and I would still be able to go back and run somewhere else at some point anyway, so... Ooh, big hardy truffle! Years of going unpicked have allowed this hardy truffle to grow quite large. It's chock full of nutrients. When cooked into a dish, it temporarily increases your maximum hearts. Still, just hoping that I can find somewhere to cook eventually here. It's nice that they just have all of, like, the best, like, ingredients to cook with here, too. They're just lying around, and these guys are just hanging out by their fire. Oh, no! Ah! This might be a bad option, but still, I was really hoping that I could at least catch this one guy off guard. Even if it doesn't work as well as you hope sometimes. Well, actually, yeah, Tri-Boomerang might be a good option for this, but yeah, why not? I have 2 of those, and I have 2 Royal Broadswords as well, to be fair. I just have a lot of good weapons. Death to the moblins. Nope, doop, doop, doop. So I think I almost need to go back and find the Monster Hunter guy, because there's a lot of parts that I'm getting just from fighting in here. We'll buy him. It's like each one of these moblins has like a whole backstory of just stuff to be looting. But what was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to switch my helmet, I think, because like as much as still Majora's Mask does help in certain ways, if I'm gonna be doing this much fighting, it's time to bring in the big guns. Ravio. Actually, that would be kind of funny just to wear randomly, but nah. Rather be able to stand nice and close to fires without much issue. Stone Smasher. Here we go. Let's throw away this Silver Scale Spear since it's useless. Still, because I guess that there are some low-level-ish weapons around here, like the Dragon Bone Moblin Spear, which seems like a weird thing to think about, because, like, the Dragon Bone weapons, at least early on in the game, is just like, oh yeah, these are the best. You can't get better weapons than this. 12 damage. Impossible. But, yeah, it's actually... a lot of this stuff is pretty early game, it seems. Raw whole bird. Wow. Still, like, there's so many good items here. I almost wish that I did just kind of, like, raid Hyrule Castle early on in the game, but at the same time, how likely would I be able to fight 360 health guys, like, early on? That's the real question, though. I mean, that kind of works, too. Oh, bam! I always like that they just kind of, like, bounce up in the air just a slight bit when you kill them like that. Moblin Club might be okay. Oh, what's all this? Molduga fin! A sturdy fin obtained from a Molduga. Or Molduga? I'm gonna say Duga, because I mean, you know, I think that's kind of the way English usually works, with vowels. It can be used to make elixirs, but there may be someone willing to trade for it. Oh yeah, I know exactly the guy. I have some connections in the Breath of the Wilds now. Aw man, I kind of want this weapon, but like... is there a way in? Or what's kind of the idea here? Just gonna throw some of these clay pots around. Just make me feel very at home. I think Zelda would appreciate it too, though, you know. Because she's the one that hid the blue rupee in there. Oh boy. But yeah, let's just... Oops. Can't stasis it. Let's throw some bombs in it, maybe. Uh-oh. Nah. I mean, there's probably an easy way. Like, I mean, you could maybe try to burn the cobweb or something, and then the the weapon heats up enough and spins around and blasts itself out of there. It's the way it works. Actually, no, might as well just do a remote bomb here. It's a nice satisfying way of like pinata your boxes of fruit. Whenever you get one of those food things in the mail, you just gotta use some sort of improvised explosive device. It works very well. Nobody's gonna complain about that at all. Oh no.